this your way, so you dey make me want to pray. So when I see your face, so I can follow you, go your place.
Flee from sexual immorality. All other sins a person commits are outside the body, but whoever sins sexually sins against their own body. 1 Corinthians 6:18.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Maniola here with another video for you guys. Today, can we just give myself a round of applause for consistency? Oh my goodness. Anyways, today is a very touchy video for me. The subject is very touchy, and I don't know why that is, but the reason I'm making this video is because God really convicted me to make this video. Like, OC, like it just keeps running through my mind every single time. And I'm like, okay, my G, I will make the video. But even as I sit here talking, it's a lot, So I'm just gonna talk about being a virgin in the 21st century. And in the millennial era, in the generation I live in today, it's just a lot, And of course, my friends know. Of course, the guys I've talked to know. But it's like, it's different to say it when you're just sitting here on camera. And the person that actually inspired me to make this video is my friend Mariah, who just turned 23 and made this video about a year ago. And it was a lot for me to watch, just because it's like, how did she sit down and make the video? Like, how was she able to just talk about it? And it's like, it's something you have to get comfortable within yourself, especially after you know the reason why you're doing it. And when people see me, a lot of the times where like guys are trying to talk to me, like they're shook when I say it. Like, they're just like, what?
She's what?
Like, it's like I have non-virgin written on my head or something. Like, I don't know. Like, I really just, like, if you guys would hear some of the comments I've gotten about like me being a virgin, it's just like, but how? You're so thick and this and that. I'm just like, what does that have anything to do with, like, I don't understand. And it's kind of like a turn off almost, because it's just like, okay, your reaction is blowing me. So that's kind of like why I ended up not talking about it as much. But it's like, I in myself need freedom to talk about it, because it's like, I know I'm not the only one, and I know that there's a girl out there that's gonna see this video and it's gonna be like, wow, if she can wait, I can wait. Like, there's so many reasons behind me waiting, and it's just like, I honor God. OC, like, I've always felt like my virginity was attached to my destiny. Me personally, it's not like that for everybody, but me personally, it's just like something he's always put on my heart. And I'm just like, my G, like, the temptations are real. And that's not to say I haven't done things that I'm not proud of, but it's like everything I've done was a learning experience. And it's just like, there's something about honoring God with your body that's different to anything else. It's different to worshiping. It's different to all these things. Like, the Bible even says sinning against your own body when you participate in like premarital sex or whatever. And that's not to say that if you've done it, like, you're not forgiven or anything like that. It's just to say that there's so much God has to do for you because you honor him with your body, which is what he gave us, the flesh he gave us. And it's been hard. It's been really, really hard. And I also think I'm putting this video out there just to motivate myself that I can do it until, I marry, I can keep my virginity sacred and just remain pure in God's eyes. And I just feel like there's just so much attached to it, and there's just such a taboo. Like, in my friend group, like, I'm probably one of the only ones left for real in my friend groups. Well, I have different friend groups, but a lot of my friends are not virgins. And even like when we get around the topic of talking about sex or whatever, like, I feel like a lot of the time, because I am a virgin, that they think I don't understand or whatever, but just because you've remained pure or you haven't had sex yet does not mean that you don't understand the temptations of sex. And I feel like a lot of people don't understand that, or they choose not to understand that. But it's been a journey. I'm 21, I'm about to turn 22 years old. And just saying that, it's just like, that's amazing to me that I could, you know, wait this long. And it's not easy. I really want to stress that. Like, I really want to stress that. Because a lot of people think it's just like, oh, you goody two shoe. And I'm just looking at them like, only if you knew my life, you know what I'm saying? Like, only if you could understand or walk in my shoes. And it's just interesting. It's just really interesting when people find out that I am. And now it's time for all y'all to find out, because I'm not close with everybody, of course. So it's like my close friends, my family and stuff that know that I am. But I think people always assume the worst of people, which is really bad, because like the reactions I get every single time, it's just like, oh really? Crickets. And I'm like, yeah. And it's just like, why does society want you to be ashamed of it? And I've felt that shame before. Like, I've never experienced what they're talking about. And it's just like, then it makes you question yourself, like, girl, you think you could really wait till marriage? You really think you can do that? You think you could do that? And I'm just like, yes, I can, because God has strengthened me to this point. If I'm 22, I'm about to turn 22, why can't I wait until I get married? Like, I feel like I just needed people around me to support what I chose for myself. And I feel like God has been bringing me those people slowly. Like, there's two of my friends that are like rock solid as well with me, that are also virgins, and they just always like, they always speak life into each other, you know, because it's not normal to be a virgin, like, and everybody wants to be normal, but I'm okay with being abnormal. If that's what it means to be not normal, to not be a virgin, is I'm okay with it, you know? And this is not to bash anybody that's, you know, because majority of people have had sex. That's just the honest truth, especially at this age. Like, people are having sex in middle school, come on. So this video is, I really don't even know where this video is going. I'm not gonna lie to you, because this was really hard for me to talk about, just because it was like, okay, now all my followers, all my subscribers, and then some are now gonna know, you know? But it's like, where is the shame coming from, you know? Like, shame is not of God. Like, this is something that's beautiful, you know? This is something that's gonna be honored in the future, or whatever. And it's just like, this is just to say, for any girl out there that's, you know, feels alone and doesn't have anybody around her, or any guy too, you know? I feel like we always just put girls out there and just think girls are the only ones that are virgins, but guys are virgins too. So if anyone is feeling like alone or abandoned, and it's just like, okay, what the F, let me just go sleep with a random person, I would really just tell you, like, always consider why you're doing something. Like, my pastor, Pastor Stephen, would always say, what is the why? What is the why for what you're doing it? Is it just because everybody else is doing it? Is it because you think you love him so much, or you think you love her so much? It's just like, oh, we're gonna be good, we're gonna be Gucci. Or is it because it's the now, you're horny and you just want to get something over with? Like, what is your why, you know? And I would just encourage you, like, there's a reason why you haven't done it yet. There's a reason why you're waiting. There is something beautiful on the other side of sex when it's done in the context of God's eyes. It's not just to please your body. It's not just to please your flesh. There's something beautiful that comes out of it, you know? And I'm just really here to encourage you guys, like, it's okay. It's okay if you are. It's okay if you're not. That is okay. Like, there's always renewal in Jesus Christ. There's always renewal in the spirit of God, in the body of God, and that's why he wants us to be in community. And even like sometimes I catch like Christians being the ones that are judgy. Like I've heard things like from Christians, mind you, that, oh, I could never marry a virgin. Sorry, I'm not the one for you then. Because for you to even say that, it's just like, what's your thought process behind it? Like, I hear that a lot, actually. I hear that a lot. And so I can never do this. I can never not sleep with my wife before we get married. Baby, then don't even cross my way, because it's never gonna happen, period. And that's just the honest truth. But yeah, I really didn't know where this video was going. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. But I really hope whatever I spilled helps you guys. I really hope that you guys understand that you are worth the wait. Worth the wait. Like, go read Megan Good's book with her husband. You are worth the wait. Even if you've had sex and you're trying to work towards marriage, you're still worth the wait. You're worth it. So yeah, this was interesting. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know down below, you know, if this encouraged you or anything like that, because I don't know. But yeah, so I'll catch you on my next video. Bye guys.